Welcome back to another episode of Fettcraft. I'm going to do a little of this Ender IO. I'm going to make a little bit of this Ender IO cable, and I'm going to show you guys how it's made. And hopefully, the recording will be better than the last one I tried to do, where I was hearing myself. It was weird. Just a quick recap on what's going on here. I've reorganize things a little bit in here. This is not by any means the final solution. I want a little more room here. I don't know if this is how everything's going to look here. I have made a resident energy cell, which does indeed have the 10,000 RF per tick output, and so I have it, as you can see, configured to output down to the energetic infuser. And when I put my jetpack in there, it does indeed charge fast, and this bar doesn't really go down at all. So now we're where we need to be for charging jetpacks and stuff. I know there's other way to charge things, but that one seems to work pretty well for me. I want to kind of break this house away from this situation over here, which may unfortunately mean moving the house over a couple blocks, but we'll see, or just making the size of the main living area a little bit smaller, adjusting the doors over a little bit more, maybe, but the wall for this place is going to be here, and there'll either be a door or a small corridor leading down just over to this area. So like you can see, these are all things you've seen before, just reorganized. The thing that's a little bit new that I've done in the previous episodes, but I haven't had a chance to really explain things because I've been on with the ladies, and we've been kind of just doing other things. So down here, here we have a chest, and this is going to be the chest that can catch anything and import it into the ME system. That's a ME import bus there. Okay, and that is just a basic ME import bus with no upgrades or anything like that, and it works fine for what it's doing here. I really don't need a silver chest on here. We have plenty of copper and plenty of silver, so hey, why not make a silver chest? You're thinking, hey, why not make a diamond chest? Well, we don't have plenty of diamonds, at least not yet. We're hopefully working on that. I'm in a little window so I can check in on the quarry. This, of course, isn't where the quarry is always going to be, but it's going to be here for a little bit. And man, I'm never going to break that habit where I right-click on the quarry to get that thing, and I feel like I'm in some interface, and I hit escape like that to try and get out of it. But it's not. It's just a little chat message, and you don't have to hit escape. You're not in a message with it. It's just a thing I've always done. I don't know what it is. I'm retarded. That's what it is. And so this thing has the Fortune 3 upgrade on it. Let's take time to go take a look. I'm going to put a door on this somewhere so I can get out there a little bit more easily. I went over there and messed with some king slimes, and I actually killed the two that were up there on the island, and I did the trick where you hit F and you just let yourself fall, and usually your jetpack catches you. Here, we'll do it here. It says, you're about to die. Well, I wasn't high enough, I guess. Or did it? Is it shut off? Whoa, let's eat. Jeez. I guess because I wasn't about to die. Well, you know what? Let's just test this here. Make sure this still works. Make sure we get up nice and high. And shut off the jetpack. See, and the user is about to die. Activating hover mode. And that's what I did over there. Unfortunately, where I came down... I gotta do something about this tree just hovering here now. Unfortunately, where I came down was in a tree like this. And I hit... Well, no, it was like one of those trees up there. And I hit just one of the outside. It looks like I was going to clear it, but I hit one of the outside leaves there. And yeah, I died on the leaves in the tree. And I actually had to build some dirt around it to make sure when I got my gravestone, the stuff all went into me and not like into the water. And there was another king slime down there, which I proceeded to kill. Got 3 yellow hearts and 1 red heart out of the situation. But at any rate, what I was coming here to show you was that we have this Ender Quarry Fortune 3 upgrade. And I read a lot of people saying, there's no stable power that you can get that runs a Fortune 3 upgrade, and it's just a horrible thing to do, and that's why I go with Silk Touch. Well, I'm doing wind turbines, and it's not super fast, but it's not slow either. And it's, you can see the cobble coming in there, and that's a pretty good indicator of how fast it is. If I were to take this off, it would be maybe double the speed. But for the sake of fortune, I'll forego that extra speed to get more diamonds and coal, and especially lapis. And redstone's not bad either, but the lapis was what I really like this thing to work on. And as I add more wind turbines up there, you'll see stuff coming in here and out of here even quicker. So I think this is the way to go. Yeah, go ahead and do Fortune 3. I don't get the idea of silk touching, and then I guess there are machines that can process the diamonds in a Fortune 3 kind of way. At least it seems like some people said, but I didn't really look into that too much because, well, I had already made the Fortune 3 upgrade, and it's kind of expensive. It's not super expensive, but it's expensive enough. And I put it on here. It was going real slow before I started using the Ender IO, the Tier 3 Ender IO, the Ender cables. This is not them. This is the item duct from Ender IO. And that's just sucking the items that do make it to this chest that aren't cobble. By the way, I'm grabbing sand and gravel now and just throwing cobble into the void there. So this thing is grabbing them, and it's probably grabbing some stuff here and just doing it so fast you can't see it, and pulling it through these Ender IO item conduits. And that Ender conduit is feeding down there all the way. You can see it here. I know this isn't exactly pretty, but you know what? It's functional for now. And this is stuffing it right into this chest. And this chest, like we just saw, has the ME import bus, and it just sucks it right into the ME system. That's the energetic fuser, resonant energy cell. Here's the alloy smelter, which is what I'm going to be making that cable in we were just talking about. But I'm going to show you, this is a magma crucible, fluid transposer, and metallurgical fuser. They're all things I've had before. I have added an induction smelter because it seemed like the better way to make the Enderium ingots, which I made to create this guy. And there's the Ender energy conduit from Ender IO, and you can see it pushes over 20,000 RF per tick, which is great. It's why this thing is going the speed that it can go. And if I were to add even more wind turbines up there, this would go faster. That's enough with that, though. Everything else here is the same. Inscriber, of course, the crafting terminal, which is getting full. I'm gonna have to add some drives to that. The drives, though, where's the drive bay? Well, if you watched a previous episode, you saw a little bit of that. But my drive bay is down here in the fledgling basement. This will be built out and expanded as we go. But as you can see, the ME cable runs down here, and the ME signal and power passes right through these machines. So we have the charger here, and the power's passing right through the charger and into the crystal growth accelerator, which I just grew 128 pure Certus crystals in. And you can see that's online. And you go, what are these other water blocks for? Well, we'll see in a second. This I'm going to get rid of and replace with this Ender IO cable that I'm actually about to make. Because right now my my mob spawner crusher thing isn't working. Oh, and these are hooked up still with the redneck cable through the old hardened energy cell that I have, which is connected via Ender conduit, because when I tried to hook these to the Ender conduit, they like flipped on their sides and they looked like they weren't connecting. I haven't actually, I didn't never actually attempted to make something in the QED with them not looking like they were connected to this conduit. But I figured, well, I have a bunch of this cable, and now I have this energy cell that's not doing anything, so it'll just be the go-between these things. And so if I do need to use the QED again for something, I will. I will be making the magnum torches in there, and probably some other things. Hopefully that'll all work just fine. This is of course, a pulverizer and a redstone furnace, and the pulverizer has a ME export bus with the fuzzy card, which allows me to put any ore, like any copper ore, like in the example, this one's from Mechanism, but there's no other copper ores in here. It'll pull all of the coppers in from other mod packs because of the fuzzy and the match any. And to get all 9 of these slots to accept something in there to check for, I had to not do 1 but 2 capacity card upgrades. 1 capacity card, when the default is you just get this middle slot to put in for something to check for. Otherwise, it'll try and do everything. 1 capacity card gives you the slots in the cardinal directions, in the plus direction, as the pluses, and the second capacity card gives you all 9 slots, so it gives you the corners, which is nice because there's 8 different kinds of ores, and so I needed more than 5, but obviously I didn't need this 9th one. But that's fine. This is now sucking in any one of these ores, and oddly enough, it does the one in the middle first. I thought it would just go this way, but it looks like it starts in the middle, and then I'm guessing it's going to do these 4 guys next. Probably gold, and then copper, and then osmium, and then tin. I don't know. We'll see. But it was last check working on the lead, and this has just got a import bus on it, which is just sucking stuff out of the furnace and right back into the ME system. And as you can see, yeah, it's still doing the lead. I need to hook up some situation here under, I'm guessing, or maybe here and around, to suck out the secondary stuff. As it is right now, I'm having to babysit. It's not too bad because most of these things don't make a lot of secondary stuff. But as you see, it's making the ingots, and they're getting sucked right back out into the ME system. I can upgrade these guys and probably get them to go a little bit faster, or maybe even incorporate 2 into the system. So put 2 more just like that right over here, and have one do half the ores and one do the other half of the ores. It'll become less of a problem once we're caught up with the backlog. But this is what I really wanted to show you. My blast resistant room. In case you didn't know, flowing water in Minecraft, water that's flowing, not a solid stationary, just one block of water, but water that's actually moving, and in this case, the water source block is there, and flowing down. Water that's moving has almost the same blast resistance as obsidian does. Not quite, but almost. It's enough that if a creeper blew up right here, that drive would probably survive. And I've tested this in Creative Worlds, and where so much so I could put TNT on this block right here, and the drive would survive. It would make a big hole here, but the drive would still be sitting there. So, this water, even if a creeper blows up anywhere in this room, should protect this drive. 2, the likelihood of a creeper getting down here and randomly blowing up without one of us noticing is pretty low. The big thing is that the drive's just not sitting up here, and if, say, maybe some torches get knocked out back there, or some torches get knocked out up there, and one of us are just careless and we don't notice, and we come in and we're not paying attention, and we come over here to the ME system, goes la 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 la, and the creeper walks up and blows up right next to us, and the drive's not sitting right there, it's sitting down there like 8 or 9 blocks, then the drive will survive. All of this stuff can be replaced. The stuff in the drives can't be replaced. So it's a good idea to get your drive, one, not in the main area where you do most of your work, and two, protected by some flowing water. I can protect this even more by getting flowing water on the other sides of it too, which I may do at some point. But for right now, knock on fake wood, I feel pretty safe, and I think this is gonna do the trick for us, especially since it's down here and out of the way. You know, if some of these lights get knocked out and say a creeper spawns here and somebody decides to walk over here, let's check these, and if the creeper blows up right here, it's not quite 8 blocks away. Yeah, this part right here, I need to maybe consider putting a water block here and letting it flow down, and having these this power conduit go down to the grinder in a different way. Because this is the only vulnerable area right here. Otherwise, a creeper blast, short of... See, the creeper can't even stand there. So, short of the creeper blast standing on that block, it could drill down 4 or 5 and maybe affect that drive. But short of that, creeper blows up here, or like if you're standing here and the creeper walks up to you and blows up right there, it's not going to take out that drive. So that's a good thing. That's pretty much that. So let's real quick show you how these are the third and highest tier of cables available in Ender IO. They're called the Ender Energy Conduit, as you can see, and as we discussed before, do over 20k RF. So we're going to make some of these. Now, the first thing you need to do to make these is get these vibrant alloys, and I'll show you the recipe first before we get into it. So it's, I need the conduit binder too. Let me just go get that before I explain all this. I think I got some of that. Ooh, I don't have very much of that. 3, 6 times. I need a little more of that. I need a little more of that. How do you make that stuff? We're going to learn how to make conduit binder. Okay, I don't think I have any gravel in the ME system. I do have some gravel. Alright, so those 8 should be enough, because you'll see here in a second why I'm saying that. These 8 in the furnace, will become more than 8. Each smelting gives you 4 conduit binders. So I'm going to get 32 out of just those 8. Have a little drinky poo while that does its thing. This conduit binder is used in all of the different conduits that there are in Ender IO, but fortunately it's quite cheap, as you can see. Turning, what was it, 6 pieces of gravel, 6 pieces of gravel, 2 pieces of sand, and 1 piece of clay into 32 of these conduit binders. Yeah, we'll have those. We'll use those again. I don't need to be in there. I have the materials on me. And so, back to... So here's the different tiers. We've got energy conduit, which is made with this conductive iron, which is pretty cheap to make. It's 1 redstone and 1 iron ingot in this thing we're about to use in this configuration. It'll get you 1 conductive iron. That's not too expensive, but as you can see, it only pushes... that's quite a bit for a cable, but it pushes 640 RF per tick, which is not bad, but not going to handle the load that I need on that Ender Quarry with the upgrade on it. This one pushes 5,120 RF per tick, which would allow that Ender Quarry to operate, but it would be not as quickly as I would like. And this is made with this energetic alloy, which I'm going to show you how to make in a second, because you need the energetic alloy, as you'll see, to make the ender energy conduit. And the energetic alloy is made with 1 redstone, 1 glowstone, 1 gold will get you 1 energetic alloy. And if, as you saw from the recipe, you need 3 of those and 6 conduit binders to get 8 of the enhanced energy conduits. But we're not going to make those. And as it turns out, enhanced energy conduits and energy conduits don't connect to ender energy conduits. In fact, as far as I can tell, none of these energy conduits connect to each other, which kind of is a bummer, because in some places, like up at the wind turbines, each wind turbine only puts out so much power. So I don't really need to have 20,480 RF per tick at each connection of the wind turbines. As you get down the line, the amount increases, of course, and then that once you're outputting all of them, you would want something at least this high, if not this high, to handle all that energy output. But you can't connect them, so you might as well, in my opinion, go just with the big boys, which I'm doing. And I'll show you how these are made. Same way as all of the other 2, but it uses these vibrant alloys along with the conduit binders. And the vibrant alloy is made using that energetic alloy I just showed you how to make, with the redstone here, the glowstone here, and the gold here, and you get this thing, an energetic alloy, and you use those energetic alloys with an ender pearl to get you 1 vibrant alloy. So what we're going to do is, I have 15 ender pearls on me. I'm going to make 15 of those energetic alloys, like so. I have all the materials ready to go to make it easy. Now this process takes a while. I just kind of want to see, and it sucks the material into the pipes, I guess. It would be nice if there was a little animation that showed that one of each of those materials was in here and being worked on by the flame, but it doesn't. It's, not exactly intuitive, but you get the idea. I'm saying that because you'll get to the point where there's no things left up here, but it's still working on the last bit of it, and you may not see the flame right away, and it can be maybe confusing for the first time you use it, understanding that there's always one bit of each one of these things kind of just behind the scenes in these pipes being worked on. So once you know that, you'll know that it's no big dealio, as it were. I'm gonna let these go for a minute, and the cherry wood. I forgot about that. We went out to the cherry blossom grove and checked things out. Yeah, that's it. I think it just takes stuff in, like right there. Oh crap. Yeah, it just takes stuff in so quick that you don't even notice it, which is good. It's fine. I have no problem with that. I should do these guys, but I don't feel like it. Oh, whoever did this didn't plant well. Shame. Shame on you. Oh, really? Shame. Eggplant. Yeah, I gotta go back there and chop those suckers down, I guess, at some point. Oh, where did I put the axe, I wonder? See, I like how the particles come out in the direction of the other marker, which is right over there. And there's a marker really far down there that has particles coming out it going towards this one. I'm glad I mentioned that. I don't know where I put that damn axe. Did I lose the axe? Maybe damn lumber axe. Lumber axe. I might have dropped it off in one of these boxes. Hopefully I did. Oh, jealous of her in that. No. Oh, we got 16 golden gash shells, or gishels, or however you pronounce that damn word. Regular axe. Oh, there's the blaze powder I was looking for earlier. Oh well. Where is the lumber axe? Is it on me and I'm not seeing it? No. Not in there. It's not in there. I'm gonna be a little bit better if I somehow lost that lumber axe in my trials and tribulations here. Regular axe. Couple regular axes that probably don't really need to be around anymore. Man, a shepherd's line. This gen sword. Got the King's Lion lumber axe. That is dumb Aroni, the San Francisco treat, if I lost that somehow. Lumber axe. The heart. This heart should go in here. Battle axe. Excavator. Son of a biscuit eater. How do you lose the lumber? I bet you I looked at it at some point here. Wish for thinking anyways. Really? 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 Yeah. Yeah, I really lost that, it looks like. Son of a beach. Where the hell would I have put that? I'm a little bitter about that, actually. Well, crap, fuckhole. Anyway, let's see. We got 13, so we got 2 more to go. We'll just watch these go for a little bit, and then I'll just show you the process to get the vibrants made, and we'll get 3 of those made, and I'll show you how you get, you know, with your 3 and your binders, you see how it took all this, there's nothing in the boxes, but it's still going to produce 1 more. Kind of important thing to know. You don't take it out and go, hey, where's my stuff? I lost my stuff. Alright, so we got these 15 energetic alloys, and we put those right back in there with ender pearls. And for each one, they're going to produce 1 of those vibrant alloys, which we can then use to make our ender energy conduit, which we can then use to power all of the things. While that's going, we can put these away. And I don't think I have anything in my satchel. I'm pretty sure I didn't put anything in there. Yeah, damn. Damn, it would be cool if you could just move it and it'd be like, oh, okay, you don't want to use that anymore, so we'll just show you your regular thing. So, come on, Mr. Thing. Let's get 1 more. Well, 1 more, and then I'll show you making of those conduits, and then we can wrap this up for this session. Any second now. These things have a cool little interface where you can switch the inputs and outputs of the different faces, and you just left click and flip it, and it'll show you all the different faces. It even shows you like the other machines it's connected to and what's above it and what kind of power is going on back there. It's pretty neat. Okay, so we got our 3. And I'll just do it over here on this table. Left click and drag. Right click and drag. Right click and drag again. And you get 8 Ender energy conduit. And I actually have some over here. One, I think, over here. Yeah, here's one. There's those regular energy conduits I made earlier. And these are going to get thrown in this general area somewhere. Like I said, I may... I wouldn't mind having water there. Let's do this. Oh no. Okay, here, hold on. Oh, son of a biscuit. Oh, that'll look funky, but I think it will still work the same. I'm afraid I'll lose stuff down there, though. Shouldn't. Decisions. Let's go at it from this way. I need these, though. I need definitely more. Oh my goodness, all of the things are in there. I'm just gonna... Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. Alright. Fly! Alright. Yeah, I want water on this side too, just to be on the safe side. Which means... What if I do that? I'm gonna do that for temporaries. Let's make sure this is not a problem. Yeah, got that. Okay, and I can put the water here. That creates a water flow back there, too. So we have a little extra protection. Put that in, and then we have our little pool for doing this. We have a little pool for that. Well, that's, you know, our secret, super secret way of getting down there. Yoink! Hey! Alright, so let's go back down there and cover this hole up. And just figure out where we're going to come down with the table. I hope things didn't spawn down cover this up. Just a bit. Alright. So now We want a cable to come down some way that is not gonna flood this out. You know what? We could just... That's gonna get me flooded. Okay. But see, then we have to... Got it. Yeah, I know I said I was going to end this episode, but let's go ahead and see if we can't get things cooking correctly here. Let's see. Whoa. What do we got? Oh, we got those. We can do this. And we can do that should have plenty of cable now. Yeah, I'm just not so sure about that. No, I can't have it there. I don't want it there. Oh, yeah. They're gonna come down back there, maybe. Iron. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Connected. Let's I think this is gonna work, because I hope it will work and things won't like want to go down there. If it doesn't, just it's gonna work for now. And we'll if it doesn't work, we'll readjust. What else are we gonna do? Shut up over there. Shut up in your face. Yeah, this is more than 38. I'm gonna need more of these. Son of a bitch. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Well, no reason to. I mean, it's way more than 31. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's gotta be, it's still gotta be more than 38. 17, there's no way. That's then only 10 down that hall. Scheisse Kampf. I will have to make more. Oh, it's so friggin' close, though. So, damn it. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. More, 14, 15, 16, 17 more. You guys hang tight. 17 more. Oh, two more batches won't do. Let's see, 17. Let's do. About 6. Well, that's all I can do. Oh. Gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna be one short if I do this. I'm gonna be better at myself for not just making. Might as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gold. 1, 2, 3. And these guys. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we should have enough cable to do all of the things. Well, all of the things for now. I'm gonna need more cable when I extend out those wind turbines up there. But you've seen this process. You see where I'm going to. I'll get it all hooked up, and then in the next episode, I'll show you that it's hooked up and working and all that good stuff. All right. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, share, like. Oh. Thanks. Bye.